Get away.
How do you
Get
sleep
away.
at night, Liza?
Baby.
Hey, she don't got no conscience, that's how.
Look, I'm the one who found your daughter.
Yeah.
She would have died from exposure.
You found my daughter, you exposed her, then you made your money.
I just wanted to give her my gift.
Do you know what you can do with that gift? I told you not to spill that story.
The truth?
Amanda doesn't know that Janet's her mother.
And whose fault is that? Who lied to her?
I got a right to protect my kid.
You got a right to put her in a bubble?
And I sure as hell will protect her from you.
Protect. And you better take her out of school, Trevor. Better make sure she never reads a newspaper or a magazine, goes to the park, or has a play date. The truth is everywhere. It's in every newspaper, every magazine, especially in the memories of every townsperson, that Janet Green is a local legend.
You are so unbelievably cruel.
Cruel? Cruel is lying to your child. Cruel is letting her know that her mother doesn't exist when she lives right across town. Look, you have a problem with my show, then you're the parent. Turn it off. But don't ask me not to do my job.
Shove your job. I'm not gonna forget this.
I just came to bring this to Amanda. Please make sure she gets it. Have a good day.
Does Mateo know about your parents?
No, I don't want him to know either.
Why? He'd understand.
No, Haley, you'll just feel sorry for me.
All he'd feel is what I feel, which is respect.
But for what?
For changing your life, for having the good sense to hook up with good people.
Well, you can't underestimate dumb luck. Look, Haley, I'll tell Mateo, but when I think the time's right, okay?
Fair enough.
You know, you're not bad for a Yank, Haley Vaughn.
Well, as far as Aussies go, you're pretty okay yourself.
You know, Haley, for the first time in my life, I'm not ashamed of where I come from. I owe you for that.
Some decisions are harder to make than others. I've had to make them my whole life. What I lose in sleep, I more than make up for in satisfaction and a job well done.
So you can't be bothered with what goes on outside of that little black box there. The harassment that Amanda might face for the rest of her life.
Amanda's strong.
She's strong. She's strong like you. I mean, your life is a mess. Yet you soldier on, so why can't she, right?
No wonder you have such concerns over a 5-year-old. You're more than capable of acting like one.
I mean, look, please reconsider for Amanda's sake.
Stay away from my special. Go busy yourself while you still have a job.
Well, I've learned something today. I guess this is it. This is the real you, the real Liza. I was under the impression that fate brought us together out in the woods last fall, but I was wrong. The woman I met there doesn't exist. What happened to your head?
Well, I'm still clumsy after all these years. I ran into a fist.
Oh, he's just being modest.
Tanner modest, never.
No, we had real trouble here tonight. A drunk came in. And
Yeah.
I had never seen him before. And, well, he was loud and obnoxious, and he demanded that I serve him.
So I threw him out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, looks like it got pretty ugly.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, you can't reason with a drunk.
That's right. Well, I'm glad you were here, man.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be back anytime soon.
Well, if he does come back, you point him out. He's flagged for good.
Hey, I'm with you on that, mate.
Good. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Oh, Liza's not back yet.
I didn't know she was gone.
I assume you two have found neutral ground.
Did we need it?
Well, she mentioned that you were not thrilled with her special on Amanda's rescue.
Yeah, well, I think it's wrong to exploit that kid's situation.
Your job is to execute station policy, Jake, not dictate it.
You know, I used to work for a community hospital when I was in California. And we had a kid come in once. He'd been in a car accident, come into the ER. And we sent him away. We sent him to a hospital 30 miles away because he didn't have the right insurance. Standard policy for that hospital. Doesn't make it right.
No, but you're still missing the point. We are not running an ER here.
Well, tell that to Amanda.
Jake, I can see we're not always going to agree on everything, but I like to encourage differences of opinion. Keeps people flexible. Are you busy tonight?
No. Why?
Why don't you join us for dinner?
I don't think that would be such a good idea.
Oh, no. With a more relaxed atmosphere, maybe it might help you and Liza resolve any residual tension.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you have to lose? Mend some fences.
You know, we do spend a lot of time here. Nursing grudges probably wouldn't be such a good idea. Sure, why not?
Excellent. I'll have my secretary call with the time.
All right.
Oh, did I miss something?
Adam will tell you.
You didn't. Not after I asked you not to. I told you I could handle him.
I didn't usurp your authority.
Oh, please. This day can't get any worse.
Didn't go well at the hospital?
Trevor ambushed me in the hall.
No human interest shots?
No, just a nice little shot of him putting his hands around my neck.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
A nice sappy shot of you and the kid would have rounded out the story very nicely.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint.
You disappoint? Au contraire. Look at these numbers. Liza, you did it. You pulled in the best numbers of the season and you gave our viewers an emotional roller coaster they'll never forget.
It's not bad.
Not bad. They're off the charts. So are you. Lucretia is making your favorite menu. Tonight we celebrate.
Does the celebration include other members of the Chandler family?
Well, of course, my daughters are coming. Come on, these cozy little dinners are beginning to grow on you.
Yes, like veins of mold on Stilton. Remind me to wear my beaded black jacket, dear.
I'll miss those lips.
They'll miss you.
Are you sure you don't want me to come
No,
with you?
I need you to stay here, please.
Thanks for postponing your trip before, till we found Amanda.
Whenever you need me, I'm here.
Will you call me as soon as you get in?
I will.
Not bad for a few minutes' work.
Man, you were brilliant. You had me thinking you were my old man.
It was nice doing business with you, son.
Hey, don't go away, okay? I got Haley right where I want her.
A sound that portends a perfect evening. Pour one for me, too, will you, darling?
Oh, to think some mothers bake cookies. Welcome to family night at the Chandlers.
Oh, I'm glad to be invited. I really am.
Stay tuned.
It's going to be magical, darling. Adam will be basking in the glow of his bride's TV triumph. You know, darling, tonight just might be the night.
Why don't you hold your breath? You can be tonight's entertainment.
Well, nothing strokes a man like success, darling. I bet Adam will kick your bedroom door in tonight, darling.
Mother, do you think you might be able to sing a different song in a subtler key? I don't need Dr. Ruth cheering me on from the sidelines.
Ah, Liza, you look... Hello, Marianne. Hello. You look very nice. Must be that fabulous dress.
Well, Adam, your darling daughters have arrived.
Jake, so glad you could make it.
Be here.
This is an unexpected surprise. Did you tell Lucretia that Jake would be here?
Of course.
When? When did you invite Jake?
Today? Is there a problem?
No. I guess there was just a misunderstanding. You told me it was a family gathering.
Well, it is, but Jake's part of our WRCW family now. And Sky is quite partial to him. Besides, the man is the hero of the hour.
So all this is an arrangement for Sky?
No, of course not. I thought it'd be great fun to have Jake with us tonight. The fact that Sky is partial to him is an added bonus.
Great. Can I get you something?
Yeah, bourbon if you have some.
Whiskey?
Fine. Rocks, please. I thought I was here to mend fences. Escort duty wasn't discussed.
Women. They have to arrange every detail at a dinner party. You know, all the participants have to be neatly paired off or panic ensues. Ignore it. Hello, Sky.
Daddy? Barry! It's delightful to see you.
It's always a pleasure, Marion.
Thank you.
Liza, Adam, and the famous Jake Martin. Outstanding rescue.
I just happened to be there.
Oh, you're too modest, Jake. Come along, Barry. Let me get you a stiff one. You looked a little tense when you came in, darling, but I found it fortunately.
I'm sorry I'm late.
You're not late.
And why are you looking at me like that?
Smile while we talk. I don't want to see it.
What do you think I'm going to do?
I don't know what you're going to do. It's very difficult to tell, actually. But there are not going to be any tantrums tonight.
Are you lock me up in the shed? Miss Chandler? Thank you, Winifred.
Seltzer. Winifred's going to keep an eye on you, as will I. There's not going to be a repeat of the performance you gave at Erica's wedding.
Why invite me if I'm such a potential threat to your social reputation?
I don't care what people think about me. But I sure as hell care what they think about my family. You were going to do a little damage control tonight.
Well, I solemnly swear not to break any furniture, set any fires, or throw any food or drink at the guests.
Thank you. Why don't you spend some time with Jake? He's attractive and not married.
Did you make any headway with that business we discussed?
You mean securing my assets after I leave Mrs. Chandler? I'm taking care of it as we speak.
Another Martin seeks third-party status.
Would you just keep my mother-in-law occupied?
It's a good thing I work out.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
You know Tanner Jordan?
Yes, Tanner, welcome. Is Mateo coming?
No, he had to fly to Texas with his mother for business.
Trouble?
They'll head it off at the pass, I'm sure. Does everybody know Tanner Jordan? Hello?
Tanner? Hey.
Sky, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Likewise, Mr. Jordan.
Tanner, so how does Pine Valley stack up with your native Australia?
Well, it's colder, but the people are just as warm.
Oh, good answer.
I must say I'm fascinated with the way you incorporated the past and the present in your house. Back home, the charm of the architecture more resembles a function or the environment.
Yes, it's sort of expansive with clean lines, as I recall.
And you have so much history here, you can infuse that with the soul of the place, whereas, well, we're working on it, but we'll get there with some personal touches. I really appreciate the way you incorporate your impeccable taste with your personal style. It's terrific.
Thank you.
My husband does have impeccable taste. I mean, really, he has museum quality taste. He has it in the floor coverings and the paintings and all the knickknacks in between, truly.
Well, we're all here now. I'd like to offer a toast, if I may. I think we're all quite aware that we have just witnessed a milestone in broadcast journalism in this town, in this state. Hell, it went national, didn't it? I'm talking, of course, about the story of little Amanda Dillon being trapped in the Merrick Well. First, to Jake Martin, whose strength and daring and courage gifted the Dillon family with a happy ending to this story. Jake?
Good job.
Well done, man.
Perhaps you give Sky the printed scoop of your heroics for her magazine, Tempo? I have a feeling you two might make quite a team. Cheers. And now, my beautiful and brilliant wife, Liza, who has the instincts of a bloodhound and the sensitivity of a seasoned pro. She crafted a story that was exciting, that was moving, and will no doubt bring showers of awards to WRCW. And let us not forget that she's the one that found Amanda Dillon in the first place. And darling, bravissima.
Here, here.
Bravo. Bravo.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm sorry.
That happens to be priceless.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I'm a klutz.
All right. You didn't toast. Obviously, you have some reservations about the way we handled the Amanda Dillon story.
Well, Laura's been at the hospital nonstop. She doesn't have time for news analysis.
Oh, yeah, but she obviously has some objection to the toast.
Adam.
I'd like to know why.
Adam, you
No, really, it's fine. If you would like to know why, I think what your wife did to Janet and the Dillons was obscene. I don't think personal or private business needs to be televised, and if you recall, this whole mess started because an innocent little girl saw something on a videotape of your show that she should never have seen in the first place. So then when she runs away from home and stumbles into a hole in the ground and nearly dies, all you can do is shove a camera in her face.
That's news.
No, it's not. It didn't have to be. Janet found her.
And she was in danger, too, until Jake and I showed up.
Yeah, and you could have just called 911 and helped her out, but no, you had to turn the whole thing into a media circus.
So what you're saying is we should have sat on the story.
Nobody needed to know all that stuff. And people's lives got trashed. Amanda is just a little kid. Don't you even care that you hurt an innocent little girl? And Janet, she is devastated. She is completely cut out of Amanda's life. Why? Because the public wants to know?
Laura, this is a dinner party, not a journalism class.
No. Let her talk. I asked her for her opinion. I'd like to hear it.
So would I.
Laura, are you saying that there should be no TV coverage of crises at all?
When I lived in the SROs in New York City, every Christmas our local station would send their camera crews out to tape the wretched refuse getting their yearly toy from the Do-Gooder Society, and everyone was so smiley and so anxious to help and so concerned about our plight. That was bull. All they wanted was their weepy, sobby little news blurb. Period. The end. So when Miss Colby showed up at the hospital with her stupid stuffed horse for Amanda, I was way ahead of her. I mean, really, what were you after, huh? Because either way the story went, whether it was rescue in the nick of time or tragic death in abandoned mine, you were going to have your film at 10 and a rating score. And that's the bottom line. Because nobody cares about sweet, innocent little Amanda or poor Janet. That is why I think it's obscene, and that is why I can't raise my glass to the person responsible.
Bye-bye.